This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region football action. Good evening and welcome to the campus of West Carter High School here at the Hill for tonight's senior night action between the West Carter Comets and the Raceland Rams. They're getting some final things set up here for the parents here this afternoon, as we are going to be honoring our seniors this afternoon in football to start things out, and then at halftime we'll also have some additional celebrations going on for members of the cheerleading squad, the band, and other groups that is going to be present here today. And so this should be a good game here this afternoon, as we're going to have two 2-1 teams taking on each other. West Carter just coming off a huge win against East Carter to win the Battle of the Barrel. And then Raceland making some big noise early on in the season, defeating last year's state champions, the Ashland Tomcats, in week 1. And they're hoping to repeat that feat here again this afternoon. So as we said last week, we saw the Battle of the Barrel, East Carter versus West Carter, and it came down to the wire. So if you tuned out right around the third quarter, then you missed a lot during that time period, because it was all the way down to the very end, a 22-16 game, and a very exciting finish out there for both teams. And of course the Barrel stays here in Offhill for another year. Now, as we mentioned, Raceland started off the season very strong, defeating Ashland Paul Blazers 16-7, but then fell to the Russell Red Devils 28-18 in the Chick-fil-A Rail Cities Bowl. And then they defeated Round County 50-26 on September 3rd. They had a bye week last week, so they are coming in off of a little bit of extra rest this week for them, and they're looking to continue on their way. So it should be an excellent game here tonight. As we see the West Carter Comets getting ready to come off the field, and the parents getting ready to take their positions, and they'll be having a senior night here momentarily. So as they're getting things set up, we'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region football and senior night action here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Fall and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter. And hate to cut the commercial short there. We'll get that back here momentarily, but it is senior night here. And as we get ready to honor our seniors here this afternoon. And now they'll be honoring the support staff for the West Carter Comets team and the football players as well this afternoon.
Our first senior that we'd like to recognize today is our water girl, Kinley Nicole Atkins. Kinley is escorted by her parents, Robin and Kenny Atkins, and her sister, Kendra Atkins. Kinley has participated as a water girl for the football team for 4 years. She's played softball for 2 years and been in an athletic training for 2 years. She's been in Pep Club for 4 years, FFA for 4 years, and is a junior firefighter in the Grand and Carter City Fire Departments. Her future plans are to pursue a job in the medical field after getting a degree. Miss Kinley Nicole Atkins. Our next senior is manager A.J. Butler. A.J. is being escorted by his mom, Robin. A.J. has helped with the football team for the last 2 years as manager. He's participated in the track team for 4 years. He's a member of the Carter County Special Olympics where he competes in bowling and track. He's been in the Unified Club of Carter County for 4 years. He plans to attend Morehead State University and help with their sports programs. Mr. A.J. Butler. Our next senior is number 4, Neal Lusher. Neal's being escorted by his dad, Greg, mom, Connie, and his brother, Hunter. He's played football for all 4 years of his high school career. He has been a member of the FFA club for 4 years and also a member of the Cornhole Club. His future plans are to go to trade school and become an electrician. Mr. Neal Lusher. Our next senior is number 8, Hayden Allen Wilson. Hayden is being escorted by his parents, Annie and Alan Wilson, and his sister, Caitlin Taylor. Hayden has played 2 years of football and ran 6 years of high school track. Hayden is a member of the KHSAA and Unified clubs, as well as an active and animated member of the West Carter Comets Pep Club. Hayden's future plans are to be an entrepreneur and pursue a degree in finance at the University of Kentucky. Mr. Hayden Allen Wilson. Next, we have number 16, Sam Jones. Sam is being escorted by James and Shawnee Jones. He's played football for 4 years, played basketball for 4 years, and played on the baseball team for 5 years. Sam is also a member of the Bass Fishing Club and Cornhole Club. His future plans are to go to ACTC and become an electrician. Mr. Sam Jones. Next we have Mr. Jackson Bond, number 22. He's being escorted by Patty and Tony Bond. Jackson has played basketball for 4 years, football for 4 years, baseball for 2 years, and track for 4 years. His other activities include 4 years of FBLA, 4 years of talent search, 1 year of Cornhole Club. His future plans: attend Morehead State University and pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. Mr. Jackson Bond. Next we have number 24, Ben Wallace. Ben's being escorted by his mom, Tabitha Wallace, his dad, Linville Wallace, and his sister, Shelby Wallace. Ben has been on the West Carter High School football and wrestling teams. He also has participated in the JROTC programs and academics. Ben plans to attend West Point and have a career in the Army. Mr. Ben Wallace. Next we have number 25, Jake Barker. Jake is being escorted by his parents, Darren and Kelly Barker. He's played football for 4 years and 4 years of soccer. His other activities include the Honey and Bass Fishing Club. His future plans are to attend ACTC and become a master electrician. Mr. Jake Barker. Next we have number 32, Blake Mcglone. Blake is being escorted by Jamie, Alan, and Tank Mcglone, as well as Scott Mcglone and Rachel Witt. Blake has participated in football for 4 years, 2 years of track, and is school record holder for turbo javelin. Other activities and clubs include the Unified Club, Pep Club, and the Cornhole Club. His future plans are to go straight to the pipeline. Mr. Blake Mcglone. Our next senior is number 33, Isaac Bond. Isaac is being escorted by Amber and Willie Bond. He's participated in the football team for 4 years. He's a member of the Pep Club for 4 years, a member of the FFA for 4 years, a member of the Cornhole and the Bass Fishing Fishing Club. And his futures is attend ACTC for welding, Mr. Isaac Bond. Next we have number 51, Samuel Rayburn. Samuel is being escorted by Julie Rayburn and Anthony Rayburn. He has participated in the football program for 4 years and the wrestling program for 3 years. His future plans are to attend MSU to pursue a career in as a construction manager. Mr. Samuel Rayburn. Our next senior is number 55, Noah Orcutt. He's being escorted by his mother, Lori Orcutt, and father, Greg Orcutt. He's participated in football for 4 years. He also belongs to the FFA. His future plans are to work for and eventually take over Orcutt's tree service. Mr. Noah Orcutt. Our next senior is number 61, Harley Bailey. Harley is being escorted by his mom and dad. He has participated in the football team for 4 years, been a member of FFA for 2 years. After high school, he plans to attend ACTC for welding and then joining the local 248 Pipefitters Union. Mr. Harley Bailey. Our next senior is number 64, Gavin Adams. Gavin is being escorted by his mom and his sister. He's played football for 4 years, wrestling for 1 year, track and field for 1 year, and tennis for 1 year. He's been a 4-year member of the Pep Club and a 1-year member of the Cornhole Club. His future plans are to go to the MSU and major in radiology. Mr. Gavin Adams. And our next senior is number 77, Preston Nauman. Preston is being escorted by Alice and Matthew Nauman. He's participated in the football team for 4 years, track and field, the academic team. His future plans are to study at University of Kentucky and become a computer engineer. Mr. Preston Nauman. Let's hear one last round of applause for all these seniors and the hard work that they contributed to our football program.
And so that is your class of 2022 seniors for West Carter. And so that is our senior night activities so far. We will have some additional senior night activities coming in around halftime. So we'll get back to that commercial break, and we'll see here just a little bit more from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need excellent equipment, some tools, get ready for wintertime, James is the place to go. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, case knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning, With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. And we're back here at West Carter High School as the football seniors and support staff getting their photographs taken and everything else to conclude up their senior night activities. And so definitely would like to thank you here this afternoon. This is a Mantis Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Football. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live here from the Hill at West Carter High School at Blankenship Field. And as we mentioned earlier, this should be a doozy of a game because we are going to be having the home team on the scoreboard, the West Carter Comets, coming fresh off of a win from East Carter. And they're going to be taking on the 2-1 Raceland Rams, and they're coming off their win from Round County. And so it should be an interesting matchup. If you read the Ashland Daily Independent, it was 4-2 tonight with Raceland coming out on top of the sports writers out there. So Raceland's hoping that the majority is right. West Carter is hoping that the minority is right on there, and so they are hoping to put forth a good game here tonight. It's always a good time to try to pick up a win on your senior night. Of course, it is kind of a difficult task. And, of course, usually I know most people probably wondering why a senior night in the middle of the season. And, of course, simple answer is COVID. With games not guaranteed, you could be having a game scheduled for next week, and by midweek something happens, and you may have to be looking for a completely different opponent. And, of course, right now, luckily, we're still in early play in the cross classification play with, looks like, I think coming up next week should be the starting of the Region 9, of the Region 8 for West Carter in 2A. They'll be playing Shelby Valley next week and starting in on their district play within Class 2A. Of course, Raceland getting ready to start in on their district play as well as they're going to be taking on Greenup County. Of course, no, they're not going to be in district play. They're actually going to be still taking on a higher classification, the 3A Musketeers from District 7 in 3A. So West Carter going to be opening up their district play next week. And, of course, West Carter hoping to repeat the feat that they did last year and pick up another district championship. And, of course, it was the dream season for them last year in which had a Mr. Football candidate as well as going to the state semifinals and then losing to eventual champions Beechwood. And so we've got our officiating crew out there tonight getting ready to get the coin toss decided here. But we should have, we'll take a look at some interesting stats and everything because both these teams definitely putting forth their best foot this season, and they've got several acclimates underneath their title. So first we'll take a look at the West Carter Comets, and this is just a partial list on there. This list can continue on. We can see that as far as 2A state stat leaders, Cole Crampton, number 22 in the state, and he is number 22 in rushing. As we'll get back to this here momentarily as the coin toss about ready to happen here. We'll zoom in on this, and that way so we can see what's going on. Of course, usually coin toss by captains and coaches, but with the protocols in place, it's just the coaches. There's the toss. And West Carter has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half, so I'm sure Raceland will be getting the ball here to start off the game, and they will be receiving, and they'll be going from our left to right. West Carter will be going from the right to the left. But let's take a look at that those stat leaders as well. So Cole Crampton, number 22 in the 2A classification in rushing. Eli Estep, number 17 in passing, so he's 17th overall in the 2A. Blake Mcglone entered the list this week, coming in right at number 25 as far as top receivers go in Class 2A. Connor Green, number 8 in 2A as far as tackles. And then the team overall has the number 4 ranked team defense in 2A, the number 16 rushing defense, as well as the number 16 passing defense. And, of course, West Carter also number 17 in sacks as far as 2A. Of course, that stat down on the bottom, that is statewide across all classifications, and West Carter has the number 25 defense, which has been pretty evident this season, as it seems like it's been mostly defensive battles. Last year was the offensive year for the Comets, had a record-breaking quarterback, and Ori Perry had a record-breaking running back, and Latavius Klein, and now it's the defense time to shine out here this year. Of course, you can't win ball games without defense as well. And, of course, taking a look, some other stats looking as well. Of course, West Carter's number 25 in 2A as far as fumbles received. They're number 19 overall in passing as well, averaging 107 yards per game in passing. And then they are number 11 as far as scoring margins, defeating their opponents. It's been a tight year, defeating their opponents by 3.3 points per game. So that is definitely one thing that they are looking toward, is trying to increase up that offensive stamina to get more production from their players. Now let's take a look at the Raceland Rams, as they also page full and more of acclimates underneath their belt. Looks like number 20, Noah Wallace, or not number 20, but he's number 20 in the 1A in rushing. So Noah Wallace, number 20 in 1A, state stat leader in rushing. Logan Lundy, the quarterback, is number 9 in the state as far as passing. Of course, at number 16 in the state is Connor Hughes as far as receiving. And all this is in the classification 1A status. Payton Ison, number 5 in 1A as far as point after attempts are making that. I believe he is at 50, he's 8 for 11 on the year. And then, of course, West Carter is going to have to face this as well, because Raceland has got 2 of the best defensive players that has received sacks. And as far as 1A goes, Ben Taylor is the top of the heap, and he leads all of 1A in sacks, averages 2 per game. He's got 6 underneath his belt so far. And then, of course, you see there's the number 25 in Cole Conlon, which also leads in as number 25 position in sacks, and he's got 2 on the season as well. Of course, statewide, they are also number 20 in sacks across the entire classification and ranking system. Then, of course, they have the number 14 defense in 1A, and then the number 4 team rushing offense. So that is something we're going to be taking a look at. Of course, they're number 13 in scoring. We mentioned number 9 in rushing. Number 4 in rushing defense. They're number 9 in rushing offense. They're number 10 as far as passing goes. And so, like I said, we can continue on. Number 24 as far as interceptions go. Number 10 in fumbles recovered. We can continue adding this on more and more and more as we go through there. Of course, Raceland, a storybook team, coached by Michael Sammons, and he has had some fantastic years underneath his belt. Actually even taking his team to the championship game at Kroger Field. And so that is definitely one thing that they are looking toward, making another trip underneath Michael Sammons to back to the playoffs once again, because he has taken his team to the playoffs every single year. Of course, the last time these two teams met up was back in 2018, and of course that Raceland topped West Carter, and actually the last time that West Carter defeated Raceland within this modern era of football, which I always classify modern era football as anything from 1998, which is what's on the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and that is the last time that West Carter defeated Raceland was in 2007. So as we see the marching band of West Carter coming onto the field. And, of course, interesting little fact and everything. Of course, Beechwood used to be 1A, and when Raceland went to the state championship, they lost to Beechwood. And so we'll turn it here to field side now. Want to get Mr. Hilton, J.L. Hilton, and the West Carter Band as they're taking the field here for this senior night activities. So West Carter, actually many years ago, if you look in the record books and everything else, West Carter did have a very dominant marching band in the era. I know underneath Greg Collinsworth and several others, marching band was a pretty competitive sport at West Carter. As years kind of passed, and of course, as most people know, funding passed and everything else, the program kind of seems to head a little bit south on there, but it's good to see the band on the field here. Of course, I remember during my time period at West Carter, we went down for the Governor Brashear, not the one that's in now, but his father. We marched down in the inaugural parade. And now we have the colors entering in the field from the West Carter High School Junior ROTC Color Guard.
National Anthem is the proper courtesy during this presentation. The colors are presented this evening by the West Carter High School.
Let me turn off this here. I'm sorry. I apologize for the stats being on there. We'll get a shot of the
United States flag is
band once again.
Captain Kenny Simmerly. Carrying the Commonwealth of Kentucky flag is Cadet Captain Shelby Russell. The rifle bearers are Cadets First Lieutenant Chris Fannin and Second Lieutenant Shelby Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing until the colors have exited the playing field.
And do apologize once again for having the stat list up there. That's what happens sometimes when I get talking. But as we see the colors now leaving the playing field and the West Carter Band underneath the direction of J.L. Hilton on the field as well.
Thank you. We also like to thank the band and band director, J.L. Hilton, for their rendition of the National Anthem.
And as we see the band exiting the field, and getting ready to bring out the Comets. So the band joins the pep line. As the pep club theme tonight is beachwear. So being a tourist on the beach, the theme for tonight. Popular across a lot of different schools and everything, having their pep clubs present a theme every single week to show unification for the school. And of course, I'd like to thank the art teacher, Miss Brewer, for helping out our pep club and everything else, prepare banners and everything else for the Comets this week. Of course, if you take a look across the area, of course, coming from near where Raceland's at, it's homecoming week at Russell High School. So they're playing Montgomery County, the Indians, here this afternoon. And if you ever want to check out that game, you can always head over to the Greenup Beacon and hear our good buddy Hank Bond over there. And as he provides you the coverage over there from that end of the woods, as we provide you coverage from this end of the woods over here as well. Of course, the Raceland Rams looks like their cheerleaders are sporting cowboy hats this afternoon, so that must be the theme for the Raceland is country or cowboy theme out there tonight. So with teams competing on the field, we also have competing pep clubs out there as well. Of course, bragging rights at stake for both teams. And see some motion now coming from the Comet locker room. So we are just moments away from the entrance of the West Carter Comets here on senior night. The opposite end of the field, the Raceland Rams getting ready to take the field as well, breaking their huddle from the far side of the field. But as we get ready to roll here this afternoon, 4 minutes until kickoff. And here comes the Comets. Two and one on the season here, coming out of Class 2A. As they enter the field, and then now Going up the side of the field here. Here's the Raceland Rams getting ready to take the field as well. And here comes the Rams. 2-1 themselves, coming out of Division 1A or Class 1A. And so we are just moments away from kickoff, and we'll take a brief commercial break and be back here momentarily with the opening kickoff here. You're watching the Manta Sports Media Network live here on Facebook. Visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. All righty, and we're almost underway here. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. Thanks, Melanie out there cheering on the Comets of Cole Crampton from Perrysburg, New York. I'd like to thank Debbie Alexander as well, tuning in, cheering on the Raceland Rams. Thank you, Larry Abbott, for sharing our video today. And make sure that you like our page and share our video. I'd like to be able to get out to all the Common and Raceland fans that's out there as what we can. Good to see Ralph and Debbie Lowe watching out this afternoon, as well as Bill Johnson cheering on the Rams. And then Debbie Lowe cheering on the Comets, Debbie and Ralph Lowe. Lena Turner cheering on the seniors and the Comets, and as well as thank you, Angie Five, for sharing that out as well, cheering on Wes Carter. Blake Clark, glad that you can tune in here this afternoon, and I do apologize once again for the removal, for not removing the rating list, but we try to get that as best we can there, and thanks Rita Bond for tuning in, Brenda Reynolds, Lynn Duvall cheering on as well. Hello, I want to say Renee, or Renee out there. And then thanks from Mike Ratliff for cheering on the Rams. And thank you, Kenny Bond, for some stars. Definitely appreciate that as well. As well as Debbie Hayden and, of course, Bill Johnson and Megan Weiss Worthington. And Beth Road Tackett, as well as Marita Stanley cheering on the Rams, and Cindy Lax. So thank you all for tuning in here today for our broadcast. And so it takes a look now as Isaac Bond getting ready to kick things off here for Wes Carter. And looks like number 28, Isaac Browning. Trying to see the other number over there, maybe Jules Farrow. Possibly, I have to get a number on that, and we are underway. As that one going to be quickly stopped.
Number one, Jules Farrow returned.
And that was Jules Farrow on the possession there on the kickoff for Raceland. And so they will be starting on their own 27-yard line. So Raceland spreading out the field. 5 wide receivers on the right and in the shotgun formation. Throws it out in the flats, and he's going to be gets up to around the 30-yard line is number 22, Landon Newman.
Passes out to the outside to number 22, Landon Newman.
So Newman picks up the first pass here this afternoon from Lundy.
Making it 2nd and 6.
And so it will be 2nd down and 6 here for the Rams. Spread out the field again. 3 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 back for Raceland. This time hands it off up the middle. And he is going to be drugged down by Isaac Bond. And that was Jules Farrow again on the carry. And so that's going to be bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and about 3. So he gained about 3 on the play.
He'll bring up 3rd down and 3 yards for the Rams.
So Raceland making some tough plays here at the very beginning, putting it right at the West Carter defense. So Lundy from the shotgun once again. Gets it out on the flat, but this time it's going to be an incomplete pass as he was trying to get that over to Connor Hughes, but couldn't hold on to it. And so that's going to be bringing up 4th down here for the Rams.
He's at 4th down with 3 yards to go.
And looks like the Comets are bringing out the receiving team, and Raceland is set to punt as Noah Wallace back for the Rams here to kick. Jackson Bond on the back to receive for the Comets. And kind of a low kick. Bounces to about the 35, keeps on going a little bit, and that's going to be down right around the 30-yard line.
Around the 30-yard line of West Carter.
So West Carter will be picking up the ball on their own 30-yard line. So first possession by the Rams takes a minute and 53 seconds. And it's a 3 and out for Raceland. So now West Carter is going to throw 4 wide receivers at him. 3 on the right, 1 on the near side here. Hands it off to Cole Crampton up the middle, and nice spin move as he's going to get it out to about the the 37-yard line. And so that will be about 2nd and 4 here for the Comets. So West Carter running it right up the middle, first play of the game. Similar formation once again, spreading it out. Jackson Bond on the far end. Wilson on the near end. And they're going to hand this off to Crampton once again. And he may have lost about a yard on the play. So that's going to bring bringing up 3rd down and 5 here for the Comets. So West Carter starting early with the ground attack. Seems like each week the Comets have improved on their ground attack as well as in the air. So they're trying to be a full, complete package team to keep these teams guessing. As man in motion, E-steps, drop backs, tried to get it across the middle, and he is connected to number 16, Sam Jones, and that is going to be a 1st down here for the Comets.
First down brought to you by Medicine Cabinet Pharmacy of Offhill.
So first pass of the game gets some positive yardage for the Comets.
1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Comets 47. Hands it off to Crampton once again as he was looking to swing left, but reverse direction, move back right, and he is crossed into Ram territory as he made it up to about the 49-yard line. And so that's about a 4-yard pickup. So that'll be 2nd and 6 here for the Comets. So 2 on the near side of the field, 2 on the far side of the field. Jackson Bond in motion. Hands it off to Crampton on the fake jet sweep. And he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. As that looked like that was number 55, Reese Winters, on the tackle for Raceland. So West Carter is going to have a long 3rd and 6 here. Second time the Comets have went to 3rd down during the last play. The Comets threw across the middle there to Sam Jones. 2 on the near side, 1 on the far, 2 backs this time for the Comets. Man in motion as Estep drops back and he tries to get something going, but they're going to say that his momentum or forward progress was stopped. So that's going to bring up 4th down as a big sack there. And, of course, we mentioned that earlier, that Raceland, one of the top teams in 1A as far as sacks go. And so they're going to mark his progress dropping back to their own 45-yard line.
6 yards on the play.
And so Isaac Bond set to punt here for the Comets. And we're going to get a flag on the play.
West Carter called for a false start.
And so that's going to be a false start against the Comets. And so this is going to drop them back even further as it's now going to be 4th and 17 for the Comets. And so I'm sure they're going to keep the kicking team out there. Number 22, Landon Newman, back to receive for the Rams. And Newman gets the ball right around the 24. There is a flag on the play. As good return by Newman.
Landon Newman on the return flag in the backfield. Pushed out by number 10, Flinner.
Heard several holding, and I think that's probably what they're going to be doing. So actually 2 flags on the play. There was a block in the back, which that is going to be declined by the Comets. And then the second penalty was holding. And that holding call was right around the 30-yard line, so the Comets are going to accept that one. And so it's going to be a long way back as they push it back to the looks like the 19-yard line for Raceland. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Rams on their own 19. Rams set up. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Gets the ball, hands it off, and that's going to be a run. And tackled by a slew of Comets. Looked like Gavin Adams was in on that, as well as Braden Flinner.
Picks up a couple of yards.
But that was Noah Wallace, I believe, on the run for Raceland. And he'll pick up about 5 yards, so that'll be 2nd and 5 here for the Rams. As Raceland now spreading the field once again, 3 on the far side, 1 on the near, single back. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper as he's going to be stopped there by Bond with a little bit of assistance from Connor Green. And that's going to be a 1st down here for the Rams. So that moves the sticks as he gets right to the 30-yard line. Logan Lundy on the quarterback keeper. And so it'll be first down and 10 on the Rams' 30-yard line. So they're back to where the holding originally happened. And a nice spin move there by Jules Farrow. Or excuse me, that's Jackson Hayden on the run there for the Rams. And
Hayden on the carry.
And he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play.
So
it'll be second down and 6 here for the Rams. I do apologize, that was Jackson Hayden on the run for the Rams. From the shotgun position is Lundy. And he's going to keep it again, and he is quickly going to be gotten to by Isaac Bond.
Lundy on the carry gets tripped up by number 33, Isaac
And
Bond.
he's going to pick up about, 3 yards on the play.
On the carry, brings up.
Or, no, they're going
1 yard. It'll be third.
yeah, it's going to be 1 yard as the stick moved just a little bit on the far end of the field, and so it's going to be third down, not in 56. It's going to be third down and 5 here for the Rams. Throws it out in the flats, but that one is going to be incomplete as that one bounces off the turf. He was trying to get that one to Noah Wallace, but that's going to be bringing up fourth down on the incomplete pass by the Rams. And we'll get our clock reset back up here as it is 3:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Jackson Bond back to receive for the Comets. And Noah Wallace back to kick for Raceland. This time pretty good kick. Drops right around the 34-yard line. Jackson Bond gets it and is quickly wrapped up right around the 30-yard line.
2 yards on the return. Be Comets first and 10 from their own 30-yard
So it'll be first and 10 now for the Comets on their own 30-yard line. So in the last possession for the Comets, they did pick up a first down before having to punt it away in the reaching fourth downs on the second set. So this will be their second possession here of the first half. Hands it off to Crampton as he tries to cut through, and he's going to make it just back to the line of scrimmage. And so that's going to be second down and 10 here for the Comets. So Crampton picked up his first 2 touchdowns during the East Carter game. Also, first time he went over 100 yards this season. But this Rams defense, very tough. Did have a good first run, but Raceland's kind of tightened things up just a little bit, but they hand it to Crampton again. And he's going to get a little bit of help and move the pile forward about 3 yards.
4 yards. Be third down.
Or they're going to mark about 4 yards, so it'll be third and 6 here for Wes Carter off of the Cole Crampton carry. This time Wes Carter's going to put 2 wide receivers on the far end, 1 on the near end. E-step looking to pass, tries to get it downfield and was trying to get it to Blake Mcglone, but he overshot him.
Blake Mcglone brings up
Might be a little bit of miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver on the route that time, as Mcglone did have a little bit of open field to go get it, but either it was an off pass or a miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver on the play. So it looks like now Landon Newman back to receive for Raceland. And Isaac Bond set to punt here for the Comets. Gets the punt off, and that's going to be taken about the 37-yard line. And he is going to be plowed under by Sam Jones and Caden Wilson. And so that's going to be first down and 10 for the Raceland on their third possession here in the first quarter with a minute 40 to play here. So they're going to mark him down right at around the 35-yard line. So as kind of predicted, I was thinking about earlier, this is going to be a defensive battle most of the night. And so far, that's what the first quarter has given us. This time putting three wide receivers on the far end of the field, but hands it off up the middle. And finally gets the runner down.
Up a yard, it'll be second and 9.
And it looks like that's Jules Farrow on the run, and so that's going to be second down and 9 as he picks up about 1. So far for the passing for the Rams tonight has been mostly on the flats behind the line of scrimmage. Mostly they have been on the running attack so far this afternoon. This time forward pass, and that is going to be caught there by number 3, Parker Gallion. And he's going to be, it's going to bring up third down. As that's going to be about third and about 3. So about
5 yards, it'll be third and 4.
Or they're going to call it third and 4 here down in the box. So that's about a pickup of 5 yards for Parker Gallion. 25 seconds left to roll here in the opening quarter. We're still tied up with goose eggs on both ends of the board. Hands it off to Farrow, and he's got some running room as he finally gets tripped up, right around the 45-yard line. But there's a flag on the play.
Wallace, there's a flag on the play at the end of the play.
So there's actually 2 seconds left to go on the clock. And this is going to be a dead ball personal foul against the Comets. And so it will be first down.
15 yards added to the play.
So Raceland will have time for one more play, as that's going to be 15 more yards. But they're going to let the clock roll down there. And so the ball will head to about the 30-yard line of West Carter. And so that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, case knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky, Phone number 606-286-2692.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Back here at West Carter, and a little look at the preview of the quarterback situation. So Logan Lundy, 35 of 66 on the year with 397 yards, 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Eli Estep with 24 of 47 with 321 yards, 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And so we're getting ready to roll here once again, as it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Throws it out on the flats, and he's going to be drugged down. And we've got a flag on the play.
Number 28, Bramlin.
And we'll see. And this is going to be holding against the Rams.
The race will call for a hold in the backfield. That's 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So the hold was right around the 39-yard line, and it'll be a 10-yard loss for the Rams. So it'll be 1st down and 24 here for Raceland. Lundy hands it off to Wallace. And they're going to stop the forward progress.
Just run gets swallowed up at the line.
And so
no gain on the play.
That's going to be no gain officially on the play, as it's still right around the 44-yard line. So 4th and 24 here for the Rams. And this time going to keep it himself, makes it up to about the 36-yard line.
Keeps it himself, gets stripped up by number 32, Blake Mcglone.
Blake Mcglone on the tackle for West Carter, as that was Logan Lundy on the quarterback keeper.
It's 3rd and 16 as Lundy picks up.
So picks up about 8 on the play. And so they've still got 16 yards, 3rd and 16 here for the Rams. And trying to pass it, connects to his running back, and is going to be tackled. So the pass was good to Jules Farrow.
Well, his pass is complete to number 1, Farrow.
And he's going to pick up about 7 on the play, and it will be 4th down and 9 here for the Rams.
4th and 10 for the Rams.
So Raceland has kicked some field goals this year. But elects to keep the, looks like they're electing to keep the offense on the field, spreading it out. There's the snap, throw out on the flats to number 22. And he's going to be drugged down right around the 20-yard line, but I don't think he got enough to make that. It depends on the spot, and they're going to go ahead and mark it. As I was trying to judge the flag, I didn't know if he quite had enough to get to it, but he definitely, they gave him the enough yardage. And so that will be 1st down and 10 here for the Rams off of the connection there to Landon Newman.
Timeout, West Carter.
And so it's going to be a timeout, West Carter here. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time.
So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Carter during that timeout, Coach Barker giving the officials an earful. Not happy with the placement of the ball, but it is first down and 10 for the Rams. Man in motion, looking to pass to his left, makes his, and that pass is going to be dropped as it was in the hands there of Newman, but tried to make a move without the ball, and that's going to be an incomplete pass and be second down and 10 here for the Rams. With 9:23 left to play here in the opening half. Of course, this is farthest as either team is close as they've been to the red zone, as it's just inside of the red zone. Two on the far side, one on the near side. Hands it off to the running back. Sweeps out. There's a flag on the play, and they're eventually going to drag him out right around the 10-yard line.
Forced out of bounds around the 10.
And this is going to be holding against the Rams once again. So that would have been enough for a first down on the run there by Jules Farrow.
Call for a hold.
But the holding is going to take him back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
To bring up second and 12 for the second and 17 for the Rams.
So it's going to be second and 17 as it drops them back 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, looking to pass, takes off down the field. And finally gets chased out near the 20-yard line.
20 runs out of bounds around the 18.
So quarterback keeper by Logan Lundy gets it just about back to the original line of scrimmage. Now it's going to be bringing up third down and about 11. No flag on the play, just had to clear off the flag icon there. But third down and 11 here for the Rams. Spreading the field once again, 3 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Quarterback keeper again as he dashes off to the left-hand side. And that's going to be bringing up about fourth down. Picks up maybe about 4 on the play. And so it looks like that will be fourth down and 7 here for the Rams as they are in red zone territory. As we said, they do have a place kicker that could put it in from about there. But I would think being this close, and it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. So with 4th and 7, the Rams are going to be going for it deep inside of West Carter territory. And I think he was trying to draw the Comets off sides. And we're going to get a timeout here. So both teams have taken a timeout so far, each with 2 left. And so we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching the 16th Region football action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. The area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. And back here with 8:07 left to play here in the opening half. It's 4th down and 7 here for the Rams. 2 wide outs and 1 tight end. Looking to pass again, throws it out on the flats, makes his connection, and he's going to have a first down, and he's moving forward, and that is going to be a Raceland touchdown. So Raceland scoring off of, they had it 4th and 7, and ended up taking it almost 20 yards into the house, and so Raceland strikes first here this afternoon, and it is 6-0 Raceland here with 7 minutes and 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Of course, we have a West Carter player down at the moment, so we'll take just a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard, and also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Carter, where Noah Orthcutt, one of our seniors here this afternoon, walking off the field underneath his own power, but he'll have to sit out a few plays. Hopefully it was just a cramp here this afternoon. So it looks like Raceland's setting up for the extra point. As it looks like number 40, I think that's 45, and that is up. And it is good, and Payton Ison puts it through the uprights, and so Raceland now has a 7-0 lead here with 7:57 to go here in the opening half. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
So taking a look at rushing head-to-head action, there's your stats. Noah Wallace, leading rusher with 237 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5.5 yards per an attempt, and Cole Crampton with 268. And so we are underway here as that's going to be down. A fair catch called by West Carter.
29-yard line.
And so it will be first down and 10 for the Comets here right at the 29-yard line. We'll take a look at that stat once again there as they get lined up. Cole Crampton, 65 attempts, 68 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4.1 yards per an attempt on rushing. So there's your head-to-head matchup between Crampton and the leading rusher from Raceland. This time, Estep getting it across the middle, and that may be a first down here for Blake Mcglone across the middle.
First down brought to you by Best Academy Pharmacy.
So it'll be first and 10 off of Estep to Mcglone. And they quickly pick up a first down. Seems like most games that we've been covering between the Comets, it's been a defensive battle for most of the first half, and then sometimes it ends up opening up in that second half. So make sure you stay tuned for both halves of the game here this afternoon. As Estep fakes the handoff again and gets it to Jackson Bond for another first down. 11 yards on the game there by Jackson, Estep to Bond. And so it's another first down here for the Comets. As they enter into Rams territory. So started off on their own 29-yard line, and they've crossed over the 50 now, right on the Rams 49. So Wes Carter starting to turn the passing up a little bit. Gets it to Mcglone again here on the side, and he's going to be chased out of bounds.
Pass from Estep to Mcglone, picks up 5.
And that's going to be a pickup of about 6 on there. They said it was about 5, but it is 6, so it'll be 2nd and 4 here for Wes Carter. So Wes Carter quickly moving the ball now. After the giving up a touchdown to Raceland. From the shotgun, hands it off to Crampton. Tries to take it up the middle, and he's going to get close to a first down, but he's going to be short by a couple yards.
3rd and 2 for the Comets.
So 3rd down and 2 as he picks up 2 on the play. Wes Carter, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Estep with the ball, looking for Bond down the field, but overthrew his target.
For Jackson Bond.
So that will bring up 4th down and 2 here for the Comets. With 6:14 left to play here in the opening half. So Bond had a little bit of room there on the side, but Estep just overthrew his target. Of course, Estep, this is first year starting at quarterback here for Wes Carter. He did pick up a few reps last year, filling in for Ori Perry at times. And fakes it again, tries to get to the middle, and there's an interception there by Raceland, and he's just got Estep to beat. And that is going to be a Raceland touchdown for the pick 6. As trying to get the number on that. Number 2, Noah Wallace gets the pick 6 for Raceland. And with 6 minutes left to go here, Raceland has topped the Comets now 13-0 here in the first half. And so that's the first interception that Estep has thrown since the opening week against Round County. And so a costly one, as that one's going to cost the Comets 6 points on the board. Ison back to kick the PAT. It is up, And it is good.
Kick is good by Allison.
So 14-0 here with 6 minutes left to go in the opening half. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. And Ison set to kick it off here for the Rams. Popped up, fair catch called by Blake Mcglone.
Blake Mcglone signals for a fair catch at the 30.
So that would be right at the 30-yard line where the Comets will take over, 1st and 10. So if you're just joining us, Raceland had a run out of about 17 yards to put it in the house early on, and then with an interception by E-Step to Connor Hughes, has got the Comets down 14-0 here with 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. So 2 back-to-back touchdowns by the Rams. And so we're going to get a timeout here for West Carter. They'll have 1 left on the board, so we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. And back here at West Carter again as West Carter takes a timeout on just after calling the fair catch. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30. West Carter spreading out the field now. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Single back for West Carter once again in the personnel package. Hands it off to Crampton up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, takes a dive, and he's picked up about 5 yards. So Cole Crampton on the run for West Carter picks up 5, and so it'll be 2nd and 5 here for the Comets. Almost picked up 6. Or actually, they did call him a 6, and so it's going to be 2nd down and 4 here for the Comets. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Crampton. Hits Mcglone on the right in the middle of the field, and so that's going to be another West Carter 1st down. So West Carter picking up the pace just a little bit, trying to get some points on the board before halftime. E-step. Throws it out to Jackson Bond. That is caught. He is on his feet and makes it down to around the 37-yard line. Or 38-yard line, I should say. And so that's going to be another 1st down for the Comets. at the 38-yard line. So West Carter on their last possession was making some good progress down the field before the pick six. E-step hands it off to Crampton this time as he goes up the middle. Punches it up, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Crampton on the carry, no
So
good.
that'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Comets. So ball still on the Ram 38-yard line. West Carter's got about 4 minutes left to try to get some points up on the board. E-step looking to throw it, tries to get it to Crampton on the slant route. Crampton didn't turn around to try to pick it up, and so that's going to be bringing up 3rd down and 10 for the Comets. A little bit of a low pass there by E-step. Not sure if he was off his target or what on there, but a little miscommunication between the players, and that brings up 3rd down. So with 3:41 left to go, West Carter's facing a 3rd and 10. E-step back to pass, and he's got some pressure on him. He's going to take off, and he makes his connection. Good pass as he was watching that line of scrimmage like crazy, and makes his connection to Caden Wilson, and it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Comets. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the half. Seeing E-step as going by, it's like he looked down at the line, kind of like looking for that imaginary line that usually you see on TV. Fortunately, we can't afford that, but it was like he was looking for that line to see if he was going to cross over it. There's the snap off to Crampton. Slips a little bit, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
Crampton on the carry, flag.
And we'll see, this is coming from the backfield, and that's going to be holding against the Comets. So this play is going to be coming back. So penalty was accepted. And takes it back to about the 32-yard line. So backs them back about 11 yards. So West Carter 1st and 21 from their own 32-yard line. Fakes the handoff to Crampton, tries to hit Bond.
Pass to do for Bond.
And overthrew his target.
Band and cross-country parents to report to the
as we get our time reset back up with the scoreboard here. So that's going to be 2nd down and 21 as E-step overthrows Bond. A little bit of contact, but not enough to affect the play. And hands this one off to Crampton as he tries to go off the left-hand side. And he may have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 22 here for the Comets. And thank you, Tracy Joe Elliott. Yes, definitely in memory of Eli's mom, Courtney Bush. tragic loss of life there. But I do want to thank you for bringing that in, and for those stars. That will help us out as well. So West Carter under 2 minutes. E-step dropping back, looking to pass, tries to get across the middle, and that is another interception. As this time, that's Jackson Heighton, and he's going to be dropped down right around the 30-yard line. So Jackson Heighton on the interception. And so on back-to-back plays, E-step has thrown a interception. Fortunately for this one, did not put any points on the boards for the Rams. But they are going to have the ball to finish out the second half here, as it'll be 1st and 10 here for Raceland on their own 30-yard line. So 2 interceptions on the night by the Raceland secondary. That's definitely something that a team can really use to put some momentum in their back pocket. Gets it out on the flats over to number 22. Hurdles a player, still on his feet, and he's finally brought down right around the 46-yard line.
With the first down.
So that was Lundy to Newman. And it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Rams. Lundy with the snap, hands it off to Newman again. He's got a hole. Or excuse me, I said Newman. That's number 2, Noah Wallace.
Brownlee picks up the first down for the Rams.
And so it's going to be an official's timeout. As I think he's going to pick up just right around 10. Enough to move the chains, gets it to the West Carter 39-yard line. Lundy with the ball dropping back. Going deep this time, and he's got his man, but the ball broke free. He had it in his hands as that pass was intended. Trying to catch the number there, but number 10, that was a pass was intended for Parker Fannin. Had it in his hands, and on the way down from the tackle from West Carter, ended up losing possession of the ball. And so that's going to be bringing up 2nd down and 10 here for the Rams. So a sigh of relief by the Comet fans on that drop pass. This time hands it off to number 2 up the middle. And he's going to have enough for a first down. Noah Wallace on the run.
First down.
And so with 42 seconds left, Raceland is going to use their final timeout, or excuse me, their second timeout. They'll have 1 left to go here, so they still got 1 with 42 seconds left. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region football action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Carter, where Lundy takes the snap, tries to get across the middle, and he has got his man, made his connection, and he is going to be in for 6. That's going to be another Raceland touchdown. Lundy to Fannin, and that is 6 more on the board. And so Raceland has got West Carter down 20 to nothing here in the first half. So Eisen set to kick the extra point. And the kick is up. And that one splits the uprights. And so Raceland now has a 3-score lead here against the Comets. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. The area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen. Head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. And back here at West Carter, where Raceland is now up a 3-score lead. This one's going to be popped up near the sideline, taken by Blake Mcglone. And he's going to pick up a couple yards on the return, gets it back out to about the 36-yard line.
Start out 1st and 10 from the 36.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for West Carter on their own 36 with just a fuzz over 29 seconds, 29.7 seconds left to play here in the opening half. So West Carter is probably going to have to move quickly. They have one timeout left. Raceland has one as well if they do need to stop, take a breather for a second, but each team has one timeout, and Raceland's going to go ahead and take the timeout. So we will be back here. West Carter will have one timeout left. Raceland, last timeout taken. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. Back here, West Carter 1st and 10, 29 seconds left to play in the opening half. There's a snap heading up to Crampton. He's got a hole up the middle of the field, and with about 5 seconds off the clock, picks up a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets, but this is a running clock. There's the snap once again, hands it off to Crampton. Spin move, gets it into Raceland territory. And so that's going to be 2nd down. West Carter does, I believe, have one more timeout. But I think they're just going to go ahead and let this one run on out. They may get a play here. And that's going to be it. So at the half, your score is Raceland 21, West Carter 0. So we will have some senior night activities here momentarily as we are going to get the band members as well as the cheerleaders here momentarily. So we'll take just a brief commercial break and we'll be back momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilled.
Cross country band and cheer teams for this year.
And
Seniors.
we're going to go ahead and get started here.
To recognize is a cross country runner
with the cross
Her
country
name's
band.
Beth Middleton.
Beth
Beth
Middleton.
is being escorted by Kevin and Anna Middleton. Beth has ran varsity track for 9 years. She's run varsity cross country for 6 years. She's played varsity basketball for 4 years. She's been a 4-year member of FFA and wants to attend college and continue athletic and academic career. Miss Beth Middleton. Our next senior plays the tuba, Mr. Shane Barrett. He's being escorted by Melissa and Stephen Barrett. Participated in the Raider Challenge team for 4 years with JRTC, the JRTC drill team as well for 4 years. Member of the NASP for 2 years. 4-year member of JRTC, 4-year member of band, 2-year member of Beta, 3-year member of Upward Bound. Plans on enlisting in the Army as a private first class, having a career in combat engineering until college where he will work towards a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and work to become a second lieutenant. Mr. Shane Barrett. We have Mr. Evan Barney. Evan is being escorted by his mother, Jessica Hedge. He's a 4-year member of the academic team, 5th year in the band, 4th year in Upward Bound. He is a Governor's Scholar Program alumni. He plans on attending MSU for a degree in music education. Mr. Evan Barney. Our next senior band member is Allison Elkin. She's being escorted by her mom, Stephanie Elkin, and Olivia Elkin, her sister. Olivia has participated in band for 7 years. She's been on the academic team for 10 years, student council for 2 years, 4-H for 9 years, and Y Club for 4 years. Her plans are to attend Northern Kentucky University and major in pre-art therapy. Miss Allison Elkin. Next we have Mr. Jesse Salyers. Jesse is being escorted by Lou Witt, his grandmother. He's been a 3-year member of band and 4 years in JROTC. He plans to enlist in the U.S. Army as a combat medic. Mr. Jesse Salyers. Next senior is Michael Sexton, who plays drums. He's being escorted by Krista Hedge and Joseph Hedge. He spent 2 years in NASP, 4 years in youth soccer. 4-year member of JOTC, 4 years in band. He plans to go into the National Guard for 4 to 6 years and then go to Morehead State University to study zoology. Mr. Michael Sexton. Next we have Mr. Hayden Wall. Being escorted by elementary music teacher Sarah Hilton. 7 years in ASP, 7 years S3DA outdoor archery, 3 years S3DA indoor archery, 2 years in FFA, 3.5 years in JRTC. He hopes to become a carpenter in the future. Mr. Hayden Wall.
And now for our cheerleaders.
Taylor Payton Barker. She's been escorted by her mom, Jessica Robertson, and her dad, Brad Robertson. She's been involved in school cheer for 5 years now. She's won the Region 8 Co-Ed Championship, 62nd District Champs, and 16th Region Champs, and all 8 in-game champions. She's an all-star cheer for 4 years and helped coach some smaller teams. She plans on attending ACTC for nursing and pursuing Sports Physiotherapy, Miss Taylor Payton Barker. Next we have Jonlyn Carter. Jonlyn is being escorted by Michelle and Chris Carter. Jonlyn has been a varsity cheerleader for 3 years and cheered for a total of 9 years throughout school. She has been a part of numerous district championships and regional championships as a cheerleader. Other than cheer, she has also been a part of Y Club, Beta, and Talent Search. Her future plans are graduating high school is to attend ACTC and major in nursing and further education to be a neonatal nurse. Miss Jonlyn Carter. Next senior is Brooklyn Claire Dean. She's being escorted by Stacy and Terry Dean. Been involved in cheer for 7 years. Won numerous district and regional championships, including the All-A in-game state champs. Future plans to plan to attend phlebotomy school. Miss Brooklyn Claire Dean. Next we have Miss Emma Lorraine Mcglone. Emma is being escorted by her mother, Jania, and her brother, Richard Mcglone. She has participated in cheer for 7 years, soccer for 3 years, track for 2 years, softball for 9 years. She's a member of FFA for 2 years, KYA for 2 years, and plans to attend the University of Kentucky to become a pediatrician. Miss Emma Lorraine Mcglone. Our next senior is Miss Amber Napier. She's being escorted by her mom, Pansy Napier, dad, Dennis Napier, and brother, Jacob Napier. She's been a 2-year member of West Carter High School's cheer team, belongs to the Future Teachers and the FFA. Her future plans are to get a degree in education and teach elementary school. Miss Amber Napier. Our next senior is Payton Abigail Offhill. Payton is being escorted by Miranda Offhill and Matthew Bortles. She's a 3-year member of the cheer team, UCLA All-American cheerleader, Region 8 co-ed champion, 62nd District in-game champions, All-A in-game champ, regional champions, and 16th region champions. She's participated in band for 7 years, academic team for 9 years. Plans to study environmental science at a 4-year university. Miss Payton Abigail Offhill. Our next cheerleader is Miss Aladia Verna. Aladia is being escorted by her host parents, Ike and Becky Rayburn, and Ryland and Reed Rayburn. This is her first year in cheerleading, first year in soccer, and also she's been in gymnastics for the last 12 years. She's a first-year member of the academic club, first-year member of the writing club, and she is an exchange student from Italy. Her future plans are to attend college and become a surgeon. Miss Aladia Vernon.
And there's your 2021-22 cheerleaders, band members, and cross-country members. So we'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back with some halftime stats here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. Come visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. And welcome back here to West Carter. And if you're interested in advertising with Manta Sports Media, we still have plenty of spots available. Feel free to contact us at mantasportsmedia@gmail.com or give us a phone call at 606-207-3315 or shoot us a message here on Facebook and we'll get back with you as soon as we can out there. So I would love to make you part of the Manta Sports Media family of advertisers. And so we're back here at West Carter, and we're here for some halftime stats. And so our halftime stats here this afternoon, and we'll get the graphics up and running here momentarily. There we go. So we'll get this back on and running, but there's our halftime stats. So overall, taking a look, it's been pretty even when you look down the way, but obviously the one area on the scoreboard that is not even is the score. Taking a look at West Carter to start out, they are 7 of 12 on passing for a total of 83 yards. They've rushed the ball 13 times for a total of 29 yards, and they have gotten a total of 112 yards in the first half. They have given up 2 turnovers, both of those interceptions. One of those interception for a touchdown, and so that's one of the touchdowns of the night. West Carter's obtained 3 penalties for a total of 30 yards, and they have picked up 7 first downs here on the night. So as we said, they've been improving as week by week goes on. Some of these numbers are a little bit better than last week's win against East Carter out there, especially in total yardage. In addition to first downs. Now taking a look on the other side here for the Raceland Rams. They are 7 on 11 of passing for a total of 85 yards. They've also rushed the ball 13 times for a total of 79 yards. And they have obtained a total of 164 yards in the first half. They have yet to turn over the ball, no fumbles, no interceptions, and they have picked up 2 penalties on the night for a total of 20 yards. They've gotten 9 first downs here on the night, and, of course, a total of 21 points on the board. As we said, pretty similar stats when you look at how many plays they've run and passing and rushing. Looks like they're getting a little bit more production on the rushing. Raceland's getting a little bit more production on the rushing side of it, picking up 50 additional yards more than West Carter. And that's pretty much about the difference right there. Passing's pretty even. It's definitely they've picked up some huge runs here this afternoon. So let's take a look at some of the Comet rushing stats and see if we can get the correct one on here. Or I think I do not have the current rushing stats at the moment, but as soon as we get those, we'll try to go over those with that. But that's your halftime stats here so far here through our first half. And so we'll see what adjustments are made by both sides. Raceland doing a very good job on the defensive side, picking up 2 interceptions. Of course, earlier on, they were ranked in interceptions as I believe they were number 24 in 1A. They only had 1 interception before tonight, and so I'm sure they'll probably be moving up the rankings just a little bit here. Of course, senior night, definitely an emotional night for the players, fans, and everybody else, and so we'll have to see what adjustments Coach Barker is going to be making out there as well. I mean, as we said, the production pretty close on the passing. Just gave up the 2 interceptions, but have to see if they can try to open up a few more gaps for Crampton to go through. He's made a few good spin moves and everything else there on the afternoon to try to get some openings, but the Raceland Rams defensive line, a very tough line to break through, has done it a couple different times, but has definitely been looking to stop the Comets' running attack. Of course, in addition, some great plays by Raceland. Their 2 other plays came in from longer distances this afternoon. One of them coming in from about 17 yards. Of course, then you had the pick 6. And then another one from outside of the 10. And so definitely the Comets are going to have to stop the long run or the long passing plays, in which has kind of hurt them so far on the night. But we still got 1 half of football left to play. And, of course, Raceland hoping to keep that momentum going into the second half with, a 3-touchdown lead. But we saw how quickly tides can change, especially if you look at that East-West game the other night. 3-4 touchdowns were scored in less than about 2 minutes. So we could be seeing something similar there tonight. But we'll be back here momentarily as we've got about 2:05 and then some stretching time left to go here on the clock. You're watching 16th Region football action here live on Mantis Sports Media.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. Come visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. And back here at West Carter, where West Carter did win the opening coin toss and did elect to defer to the second half. And so West Carter will be starting out with the ball here. Of course, West Carter with a little bit of an uphill battle on their hands as all 21 points came within that second quarter of the first half. So it seemed like Raceland got on the board offensively and then defensively and then back offensively again. And some fantastic interceptions, including that one-handed interception as well by Jackson Hayden. That's definitely a highlight reel material there. But the Comets hoping to try to get on the board and start making some challenges and a few changes in this second half. So it looks like back for the Comets is going to be number 22, Jackson Bond, and number 8, Caden Wilson to receive for the Comets. And, of course, for Raceland, number 45, Payton Ison, set to kick off here for the Rams. Putting it in here on the near hash mark. Several of his kicks earlier today has been toward the left-hand side, trying to stop the Comet return. And this one, there's going to be a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
as it's going to be offsides against the kicking team, Raceland. So that's going to be push the kicking team back 10 yards, so they'll be on the 30. So the penalty on the Rams for being offsides. Pushes them back to the 30-yard line and maybe gives Wes Carter a little bit of a hint on where they're going to be going, as that one was showing onside potential. Not sure if that was a missed kick or a planned onside kick, but they're going to push us back 10 yards, and they're going to do it again, and it's going to be right in play. Jackson Bond picking up the return. Gets about 5 yards on the return. And so Wes Carter will be taking over about the 37-yard line. So as I said, a little bit maybe telegraphed on there beforehand. Of course, with the offsides penalty, gave Wes Carter a little bit of heads up. The front line letting that ball go through into the secondary so Bond can pick it up. He's got some speed on him, but only able to pick up about 5 yards on the return that time. Hands this one off to Crampton as he hits the gap and makes it up to about the 40-yard line.
Crampton on the carry, brings it out to the 40.
So that's about a 2-yard pickup. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here for the Comets. Or excuse me, it's about a 3-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 7 here for the Comets. Two wideouts on the near side, one on the far side. They're isolating Wilson on that far side, but that's going to be kept by Estep as he hits the gap and loose ball. And so there's a flag on the play. So Estep faked the handoff to Crampton and made it up, and loose ball. So we're going to see who they end up giving this to. As Estep took a little bit of a shot there. Still a flag on the play. So it's going to be a personal foul against the Rams. And so they're going to say that the Comets did recover the fumble. And so this is going to be very favorable for the Comets as they pick up the first down and then 15 more on the play. And so that's going to put the ball right on the Rams' 37-yard line. So 1st and 10, Wes Carter gets a little bit of a favor there on the personal foul. Of course, Estep did take a shot on that carry. Some pressure coming as they hand it off to Crampton, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly, maybe for a loss of a down. The Rams showed blitz and definitely got in on it as the corner snuck in. So that'll be 2nd down, and like I said, he lost about a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11 here for the Comets. Two wideouts on either side. Raceland showing blitz. And as he tries to get rid of it, but that's going to be an incomplete pass by Estep as try to hit it in on the left side of the field. So that's going to be bringing up 3rd down and 11 as Raceland bringing the pressure and Estep getting out of the pocket and trying to throw it off to his left. He did have a man in the vicinity there. course, Raceland, I think, wanting an intentional grounding call. And we're going to get a flag on the play. And this is going to be a sideline warning against the Rams. So sideline warning, just a warning, no yardage lost. Just a warning for the coaching staff and the players to keep back. E-step. Throws it out in the flats, makes his connection over to Mcglone.
Pass connected to number 32, Blake Mcglone.
So Blake Mcglone gets about 5 or 6 on the play, but that's going to be bringing up 4th down and about 6 here for the Comets. Of course, being in territory like this, it's a tough call on what to do. Do you bring out your punter and try to pin them closer toward the end zone, or do you go ahead and run it since you're already this far down? And it looks like the Comets are going to elect to keep the offense out on the field. E-step dropping back the pass, has a man cross field and doesn't make it. That was Sam Jones there was the intended recipient, but that's going to be a turnover on downs by the Comets, and so it will be 1st down and 10 for the Rams, right around the 30, looks like about the 33-yard line. So Wes Carter went for the long bomb, but didn't pay off. So now Raceland will have the ball. 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. Man in motion. There's the snap looking at the flat, but he's going to look deeper down the field. And that's going to be a pass incomplete, as that was intended for Parker Fannin. But that's going to be incomplete, so that's going to be bringing up 2nd down and 10 here for the Rams. Still on their own 33-yard line. As we mentioned, both these teams are 2-1 on the season. Raceland out of 1A, and this is going to be a sweep down the side. And that's going to be tackled for a loss of yardage, as that was Sam Jones on the tackle. And Landon Newman was the runner. Tried to sweep it out and gets pushed back to the 30-yard to the 30-yard line. So loses about 13 on the play, and so that's going to be bringing up 3rd down and 13 here for the Rams. Lundy from the shotgun, hands it off. Number 22 as he tries to fight his way up.
Browning on the carry.
Or 28, I believe, on that. Isaac Bowling, I believe, was on that.
Brings up 4th and 10 for the Rams.
Picks up 3 yards on the run, and so that will be 4th down and 10 here for the Rams. And looks like they are setting up in punt formation. As looks like they have number 2, Noah Wallace, back to punt here for the Rams. Jackson Bond right around the 30-yard line for the Comets. And we're going to get a flag here on the play.
Illegal substitution by Wes Carter.
And so that's going to be an illegal substitution for Wes Carter. And looks like we're going to get a little bit of a change of maybe a change of personnel out here. As that's going to See where they place the ball at. Actually, they're waving it off. So I thought that there was going to be a little bit of a change in personnel, but the head official came in and waved the flag, meaning that there was no flag on the play, and so the illegal substitution did not occur. And so it's still going to be 4th and 10 here for the Rams. With Noah Wallace back once again to punt here for the Rams. Jackson Bond still at the 30-yard line for the Comets. And it's going to take a bounce. Bond's going to pick it up and get to about the 40-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Bond brings the ball to the 40, but there's a flag at the 47.
That came in deep from the far side of the field.
West Carter's call for a hold.
And that's going to be holding against the Comets. So with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left here, the Comets are going to be pushed back as Bond did make it to about the 40-yard line. And that'll be a 10-yard from the end of the
from their 30-yard line.
From the end of the reception. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 7:14. The Comets taking over on their own 30-yard line after the penalty for the hold. E-step redirecting traffic just a little bit. And in motion again. And looks like we're going to get a timeout here taken. We're going to get a flag here. And it will be a false start against the Comets. And so that will be a 5-yard penalty. And so it will still be 1st down and 5 here for West Carter on their own 25-yard line. I was looking across the field. I thought that that 40-second clock was getting nearer down, and that maybe Coach Barker was going to call a timeout, but ended up being a penalty against the Comets for false start. E-step fakes the handoff to Crampton, takes it himself, tucks it under, and gets back up to about the 30-yard line. So that'll be 2nd down. And gets it back up to about the original line to gain. So picks up that 5-yard penalty for the false start.
Picks up 6 yards.
And so he's picked up a couple feet in addition. So we'll call that 2nd down and 9 here on the quarterback keeper by Eli E-step. It's got Bond on the left. Wilson on the right. Dropping back to pass. Looking across the middle of the field, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there, as that was intended for Caden Wilson. And so that's going to be bringing up 3rd down and 9 here for the Comets. So it's almost been feast and famine here for the Comets in this game. At times they can pick up first downs one after another, and then they hit into a situation, pick up a penalty, and then not being able to connect on their passes. E-step back to the pass again, and that's going to be tipped and caught there by Jackson Bond. He's still on his feet, and he's going to have a West Carter 1st down. So that pass was tipped by Raceland, the Raceland defender, and Jackson Bond taking advantage of the ball in the air and has the ability to get that and end up making a 1st down for the Comets. And so he gets it out to about the 48-yard line. So they're still on their own in their own territory. But it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Comets. Raceland had a one-handed interception earlier, but this time just a little bit high, as there's the handoff to Crampton as he crosses over into Ram territory.
Picks up 4.
So he's going to pick up about 4 on the play, and so that'll be 2nd down and 6 here for the Comets as they are just now into Ram territory. Two wideouts on the far side of the field, one on the near side. It's got Oppenheimer in there. Oppenheimer's in the running back position, and they give him the ball, and he plows through, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. So he picks up about 5 on the play. And so it will be 3rd down and 1 here for the Comets.
3rd and 1 for the Comets.
So Cade Oppenheimer, first run of the night for him. And speaking with some of the Comet coaching staff, said that he's one of the quicker players on the team. And they're going to keep him back in the running back position. As E-Step directing traffic again. And trying to fake the handoff, and E-Step's going to keep it himself, and he's going to end up be pushed out of bounds. So that will be a 1st down here for Wes Carter. As it looked like for a while there that E-Step was wanting to hand the ball off to Oppenheimer. But I guess he was wanting to see what the defense was going to do before fully releasing it. They saw that the defense was heading toward Oppenheimer, so Oppenheimer turned into a blocker and allowed Wes Carter to pick up the 1st down. And so they are at the, looks like the 37-yard line. As we get our time recaught back up, as E-Step did go out of bounds. This time hands it off to Crampton. Crampton working his way up to the left, quickly wrapped up by Raceland, but picks up about 4 yards on the play. So that'll be 2nd down and 7 here for the Comets after the 3-yard Crampton run. There's the snap. Hands it off to Crampton again as he swings out to the right, and this time gets tackled favorably.
On the carry, picks up 4 or 5.
As that tackle was pushed forward, and they're going to mark him right around the 29-yard line. And so that'll be bringing up 3rd and 2 here for the Comets. Just about 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. They've got Bond and Wilson here on the near side. And there's a fumble, and that is going to be a Raceland football. As fumble there, as E-Step was trying to decide who to hold on, or if he was going to hold on to it or give it to Crampton. The decision wasn't made, and the ball pops loose, and so that's going to be a Raceland recovery there. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams, as Wes Carter was making some forward progress, getting a couple good runs there to pick up a couple first downs, but unfortunately another turnover, and that's going to be the third one on the night here for the Comets. And there's another fumble. And this one is going to be favorable to the Comets as looked like number 8 on the run, Connor Hughes, I believe was the one with the ball possibly. Not sure if that was a quarterback keeper. I was trying to see who was around there afterwards, but tucked it under and took off and got hit by the Comets and popped out. And so Wes Carter breathes a sigh of relief, and as they pick up a turn, as the Raceland Rams give up the first turnover of the night off of a fumble, and they get the ball back on the Rams 40-yard line. Wes Carter tightening in isolation on the far side. And there's another fumble, which this time E-Step's going to fall on top of it. So not for sure what's going on. It seems like fumbles are the name of the game at the moment here. As we've had 2 from Wes Carter and 1 from Raceland. Of course, right now it's showing about 73 degrees here on the hill. So humidity probably not too much of an issue right now. But it'll be 2nd down and 17 for the Comets here, still on the Ram 47-yard line. There's the snap, E-Step dropping back. He's going to tuck it under, and he's still looking to throw it. Makes it just about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage, and so that will be, and we're going to get a timeout here, an official's timeout. As I'm not sure if that's E-Step down on the ground. But we'll take a brief break while we have a Comet player down at the moment. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Okay, we're back here at Wes Carter, and that was E-Step on the ground. He did come up, and he walked off the field underneath his own power. I'm sure they're going to take a look at him. So Comets taking a look at their depth chart. They may be bringing out Blake Mcglone, pulling him off of the wide receiver position to quarterback here for the Comets. Of course, they can also bring in Bond, but I think that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to bring in Blake Mcglone in for the Comets in the quarterback position. So hands it off to Crampton, and Crampton's got some room as he gets it up to about the 40-yard line, so that's about a 7-yard pickup. But that will bring up 4th down and 10 here for the Comets. As E-Step is now back out on the field. Of course, whenever a player goes down, they have to sit out at least one play. And usually Mcglone is their backup quarterback, the second one on the depth chart. So about 35 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Comets facing a 4th down and 10. And they're going to be going for it because they need to get some points up on the board. Mcglone in motion. E-Step goes deep, and he's got Crampton. So he has made a long pass down to Cole Crampton as he makes it down to the West Carter, the Raceland. Looks to be about the 5 or 6 yard line. So that will be a 1st and goal. But with the clock started, I'm sure they're going to let this one roll down. So it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Comets. But that is the end of the 3rd quarter. And so your score is still 21 Raceland, West Carter 0. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region Football live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Fall and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. So we've made it here to the 4th quarter. Comets still trail the Rams by 21. And so West Carter now threatening as their closest field position to the line or to the goal line here this afternoon, as they're tightening up that line just a little bit. E-step from the shotgun. Hands it off to Crampton. Crampton's going to try to punch it in, but he's going to be stopped a couple yards short. So that'll be 2nd down and about a 2nd and goal here for the Comets right around the 2-yard line.
3 yards.
This time the Comets going to spread the field just a little bit. They've got Bond on the far side, Mcglone on the near side. There's the snap, hands it off to Crampton again, and he's still on his feet, but he may have lost about a yard on the play. As that's going to be 3rd down. So it's going to be about 3rd and 6 here for the Comets. So ended up losing about 3 yards on the play. Raceland was ready for that run. West Carter going to isolate Bond on the far side. There's a snap. E-step fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. He's looking down the field, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. As I think he was trying to hit Sam Jones on the crossing route. And so that's going to be bringing up 4th down, and I think they're going to, or it was 4th down and 5. So it'll be 4th and 5 for the Comets here. West Carter hasn't attempted a field goal all season. And they're going to be going for this one here. This time they're spreading out the field. Isolating Sam Jones on the near side. Move Isaac Bond back to the backfield. E-step looking to pass, has got a man across the middle, and that's going to be no good. And so that will be a turnover on downs by the Comets. So with 10-13 left to play here in regulation, it's going to be Raceland football, 1st and 10, right around the their own 5-yard line. Maybe right on the 6 by the placement here. As we hear the West Carter Band. A little bit of low rider by the band here this afternoon. Good to hear them. As now Raceland deep in their own zone. Hands it off to the running back. I believe that's Farrow. And I think he's going to make it just right back to the line of scrimmage. And so it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Rams. So Raceland right now, I'm sure they want to run this ball as many times, not get any turnovers, and to keep this clock rolling as they hand it off up the middle again. Big hit there by Sam Jones, but the running back still on his feet. As that is by Jules Farrow again. And so that's going to be 3rd down. He picks up about 3 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Rams. Had a big hit by Sam Jones, but couldn't take Farrow down. Pushed him back about a yard, but he kept on his feet. But Jones finally wrapped him up and took him down. So 3rd and 7 with 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here in regulation. And that pass is going to be completed across the field, and that's going to be a 1st down for Raceland as Lundy makes it over to Hughes. And good sign of sportsmanship here as well. We've seen it before. Zoom in on this. Usually we don't show hurt players, but we see, if I can get it still there, the quarterback, Logan Lundy, helping to stretch out one of the Raceland Rams team, and then there's some of the Rams staff helping to stretch out one of the Comet players. So good sportsmanship. I love it when teams do that. They're total class acts when they do that out there as well. So, do want to thank, the Raceland Rams, especially the quarterback, Logan Lundy, for helping out. Looks like that was Gavin Adams with the cramp. So even though being up by 21 points, the Rams, still taking care of, the teams and keeping the sportsmanship, definitely high up on the list. And so that was enough for a 1st down. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Right around the 19-yard line. With 8:39 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Raceland spreading out the field just a little bit. Hands it off to the running back. Heads up the middle. And they're going to stop his forward progress as that was number 2, Noah Wallace, on the carry. Gets back. They're going to mark his forward progress about a yard and a half. So they'll give him 2 yards on that. So it will be 2nd and 8 here for the Rams. With just now under 8 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. This time Lundy looking to pass and has nobody down there as we'll say that Parker Fannin was there, but fell down in the field. he had Fannin in the area, and then also looked like he had number 8, Hughes, crossing over, but just went over top, and so that's going to stop the clock here at 7:41 left to play. And so that will be 3rd down and 8 here for the Rams. Wes Carter wanting to shut down this run, try to get them in a 4th down position to try to get them some good field position. As Wes Carter, 3 Comets quickly wrap them up, 33, 34, and 4. So that's Connor Green, Isaac Bond, and Neal Lusher. And so no gain on the play. And so Wes Carter will hopefully get good field position here as, taking a look at, they were moving up a little bit, and I was thinking, are they going to try to run a play to, try to run a play, but they've actually got Wallace back to punt. And the ball lands about the 49, and that's where it's going to be down to right near the, looks like the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
So Wes Carter takes over with good field position here with 6:49 left to play in regulation. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Comets. And they're hoping to try to get some points up on the board here this afternoon. Comets did get it down as near to the 3-yard line, but was unable to get it punched in. So 3 wideouts on the right side, isolating Wilson on the near side. Hands it off to Crampton. He's got a couple blockers, and he's going to pick up maybe about 5 yards on the play. So a good run there by Crampton. It's going to be bringing up 2nd down and 5 here for the Comets. Yeah, especially in the 16th region around here, sportsmanship, big around here. We've seen it last week with Wes Carter helping out the East Carter player with a cramp, and then here we see it today. They get the favor return back to them. Low snap, hands it off to Crampton, and Crampton, he's got a little bit of running room as he's down the sideline, and eventually he's going to be pulled out of bounds right around the 18-yard line. And so that is going to be a Comet 1st down, as a good run there by Crampton. Had some good blocking to start off with, and then kept his eyes downfield and able to pick up a huge amount of yards here. And so they're on the Comet 18 at the moment, so 1st down and 10. And we'll get our clock reset here momentarily. Low snap once again. This time Crampton just picks it up himself, and he's going to fall down, and that's going to be a loss of about 6 yards. So Estep fumbling the ball there. And like I said, we'll get our clock here. We got 5:35 left to go. Wes Carter. Crampton picks up the ball. Of course, the play was already kind of up in the air where the ball was dropped off the snap. So 3rd down and 16 here for the Comets. Okay, good snap this time. Fakes the handoff to Crampton. Estep trying to get rid of it and throws it to was intended for Mcglone, but he had some pressure, looks like by Cold Iron. Was out there putting some pressure, as well as looks like number 40, Shannon Wall. So that's going to be 3rd down and 16 here for the Comets. right in on the 25-yard line. And just a slight repositioning of the ball. As we all know, football is a game of inches, and they don't want to give any one of them up. E-step dropping back to pass. He's looking deep at Mcglone, and that is almost intercepted. As that was, he had Mcglone right down in the way, down the field, and Noah Wallace was there to break up the pass. He had the ball in his hands and just popped right back out. And so that's going to be 4th down here for the Comets. So still 4th and 16. I'm sure in this position, Wes Carter's probably going to go for it because they want to try to pick up that 1st down and get some points on the board here tonight. Of course, Wes Carter not been shut out in a long time. E-step dropping back to pass again. This time he's going to take off. He's got a man down the field, and that's going to be incomplete as his intended target was Wilson. Wilson slipped on the grass, and that's going to be a turnover on downs by the Comets, and so it will be Raceland ball right on the 25-yard line. See if I can try to pull up the last time the Comets were shut out. Like I said, it's been a long, long time since that. I think the last time was against Mercer County back in 2019. As Raceland running the ball right up the middle. It's going to pick up maybe a yard or two on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Picks up 2, it'll be 2nd and 8. So the last time the Comets were shut out was back in 2019 against Mercer County in Week 1. But nobody tell the West Carter fans, as the pep section still got a lot of pep in their step here late into this game. Handoff once again to number 20 as he goes the far side of the field. He's turned the corner and he's got a 1st down, and he makes it all the way up to about their own 47-yard line. And so Braden Wellman with a good rush there for Russell.
Raceland gets the 1st down.
And so that'll be a 1st down for Raceland as he just found a gap on the corner and just turned on the jets and booked it up the field. And that's about a 20-yard run there for Wellman. So it'll be 1st and 10 from Raceland's own 47-yard line. Hands it off again, this time to Wallace. Wallace coming in on the near side. Flag is down as he's chased out of bounds right around inside of West Carter territory. This one may be coming back. As looks like this one probably holding. Haven't seen the official call on it, but being that far back, looks like that's the call on there is going to be holding. So it's still going to be 1st down and 23 here for the Rams. As this time the Rams spread the field. Lundy hits it out on the flats, just about dropped it, but finally gets tackled right around the 45-yard line as he connected there to Connor Hughes.
Reception brought down by Green.
So that'll be second down, and he picks up a good chunk of change on that. It's going to be second down and about 14. All right, back here. So second and 13. So it picks up about 10 yards on the pass. Takes the handoff again. Lundy breaks a few tackles and makes it just about to center field, about to the 49-yard line. So he's going to be back within the original 10 yards, but it's going to be third down and 8. As we'll get the clock corrected here. So only a minute 35 left to play. No flag on the play. Sorry about having that left up there. So it's third and 8. Field spread out. Lundy hands it off. Goes up the middle, and he's going to have a first down as he makes it to about the 40. Now there's a flag on the play. So that will definitely be a first down here for the Rams, and that flag looked like it came in after the play, and I believe it's going to be unnecessary roughness against the Comets, personal foul. So with minute 14 left, the Rams going to be pushed all the way down to about the 25-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. So Raceland has got this one won here this afternoon. As Lundy looking to pass it, he's going to air one out. That's going to be an incomplete pass here with 49 seconds left, and so it'll be second down and 10. So Raceland not really needing to go for any extra points, but probably trying out just a couple things with a live defense out there. Of course, West Carter, they'll be taking on Shelby Valley next week as they enter into district play. Raceland will be heading to, or they'll be hosting Greenup County. This time, hands off the ball to number 1, Farrow. And he's going to pick up maybe a couple yards. So that'll be third down and 8, and right now the Rams can just run out this clock. Of course, both teams still have all their timeouts. No need really to run another play here. They can stay huddled, but they're going to march to the line. And I see a coach there called them back off, and so they debated on running a play, but the coach, of course, realizing don't need any additional yards or anything else like that, and that's going to be it. So for the first time within a couple years, the Comets have been shut out this afternoon, 21-0. And so West Carter falls down to 2-2 on the season, losing to Raceland and Round County. Raceland improves up to 3-1 on the season, as their only losses come in against the Red Devils. And so, interesting ball game here tonight as a lot of yardage being gained. Of course, all 21 points scored within one quarter. Everything was brought within that third quarter when Raceland picked up 2 offensive touchdowns and 1 defensive touchdown, and that named the game right there. So the Comet defense held them for 3 quarters, but without that second quarter, we'd be at a tied ball game here this afternoon. But our final score here, 21-0. And so we'll take a brief commercial break, and as soon as we get some final stats, we'll get them here to you. So you are watching 16th Region Football live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, case knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. Come visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky, now with the Red Door Boutique, for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the area's freshest donuts and mouth-watering sliders, head to the drive-in at 561 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And also keep a lookout for our food truck heading to an area near you. Stylish Stitches and the drive-in are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
to more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And we're back here at West Carter High School, where the Rams defeat the Comets 21-0. And as we said, it was a defensive battle for most of the night, with the first quarter being scoreless, as well as the third and fourth quarter, all scoreless. All three touchdowns by the Rams were during that third quarter. And so heartbreaking night for the Comets, losing here on senior night. But some lessons to be learned, from both teams and everything, as Raceland's going to be taking on cross-county rival Greenup County. And so that should be a good game for them as well. And then West Carter getting into some district play as they're going to be taking on Shelby Valley next week. And so Shelby Valley ended up they had an open night tonight, so they are 2-2 on the season, with wins against Pike County Central and Floyd Central, and losses to North Laurel and Letcher County Central. So West Carter is going to be starting in on some district play, of course, next week, the week right before fall break. But the Comets will be still playing that week. As the week of fall break there, looks like they're going to be taking on Bath County. And, of course, Bath County now in 2A District 8, so that'll be another district game for the Comets as they're heading into district play. And that's usually these first these first games and everything else that's out there. It's good to play some tough teams, take a few knocks and everything else. See how you are as a football squad out there, so that you can try to figure out where to make improvements before heading into the games that really start counting out there. Because of course, district opponents, that gets you into the playoffs. Of course, West Carter, they have been improving as time's been going on. Of course, Raceland, we knew was going to be a very tough team coming in at the very beginning, because, as we said, they defeated Round County in a tight game at Putnam Stadium over the. So that was an away game for Raceland, and ended up defeating Round County 16-7. And then, of course, losing a tight one at Russell 28-8 before just about doubling up the score on Round County at Round County. So Raceland not been home just yet on the season. So next week's home game for Raceland with Greenup County is going to be their first home game of the season. And so that's going to be kind of a relief for them. Of course, they'll be finishing up strong with home games. Their only other away game this season is going to be at Paintsville on October 22nd. And so the Rams looking to have a pretty full home schedule coming away. The Comets have a couple home games coming up here against Shelby Valley next week and Bath County the week after that. Then traveling down to Prestonsburg on October 8th before their last home game here on October 15th against Martin County. And then West Carter will be on the road against East Ridge on the 22nd and against Russell on the 29th. Of course, last year West Carter celebrating the first ever victory against Russell, and especially happening at Russell Field. So that game that they were wanting to win big time out there, and ended up doing it in spectacular fashion. Of course, Russell, a very good team, and having homecoming this weekend. So definitely, we'll see how they perform out there tonight. We'll take a quick look around the Bluegrass to see what kind of scores are out there. And then don't have the stats in just yet, so we may have to post those up a little bit later on. But make sure that if you're awake and everything else, Saturday morning right at noon, or I guess right around midday, the Lady Comets tomorrow is going to be playing Prestonsburg in the first round round of the All-A girls soccer tournament. So tune in from that. We'll be covering that game starting right at 12 o'clock for the first kickoff. Taking a look at scoreboards around the area. Of course, Pikeville is at Belfry, and they defeated Belfry 29-0. Beechwood defeats Covington Catholic 27-7. Ballard defeats Butler 49-0. Bethlehem defeats Western Hills 56-7. Bishop Brossart defeated Lloyd Memorial 13-8. Boone County defeats Walton Verona 21-13. Bryant Station defeats Tate's Creek 42-0. Connor defeats Campbell County 38-7. East Carter defeats Perry County Central 40-0. So that's a local game, and that was at East. They had to pick up that game this week. George Rogers Clark defeated Martin County 28-13. Great Crossing defeats Bourbon County 28-7. And then let's see, Madison Central defeats Lafayette 49-0. And trying to see if there's any more local scores around here. Of course, that looks like that's about it for local scores. Of course, our score here, Raceland 21, West Carter 0. So that will finish us off here for today. Like I said, make sure you tune in tomorrow for our broadcast of the first round of the All-A girls soccer tournament, which is going to be played at West Carter. So we'll be live on the air right at 12 o'clock. So thank you very much for tuning in, spending your Saturday evening with us here, and for the whole Manta Sports Media crew. I'd like to thank you all. God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here on the Manta Sports Media Network.